This is a message for the woman who is moving forward in spite of everything that has ever been thrown at her. Dear Miss Craft, this is a transmission from the seventh dimension. I'm Camille Craft, and about 3.5 years ago, I made a decision to use the eclipse portals to quantum leap. I'm going to show you on this podcast how to specifically create revenue, money, impact, change, and visibility using the power within you. It is through the astrological impact of astrology that I've been able to create a 7-figure brand, go completely viral, reach 200K months with consistent ritual. And I'm going to break down specifically how you are going to do that in your life without having to sacrifice more time, your identity, and your life purpose. So if you're ready to master making money but need to find your life purpose, this is for you. I want you to know that you are fully supported in your life, in your being, in your body. And the moves that you are about to make are about to create a tidal wave of expansion. However, you have to be willing to take those courageous steps and listen from within. During this time of Mercury retrograde, this is about you spiraling inward. This is about you not necessarily spiraling up just yet. I mean, we're getting there, but ultimately spiraling so deep inside of the pulse of your heart that nothing can stop you. And so when you come into that space around your beingness, around your worthiness, around the pulse of your desire and what you're truly here to create, and you allow for yourself to cultivate day in, day out, the reflection of what that life would look like, even if it doesn't look like it on the 3D, but you feel it from the inside, that's the space of resonance. And so I want to ask you something that's coming in really strong, which is, have you been numbing out? Have you been numbing out in a way because things have been too much? Have you been numbing out because you're afraid of actually tapping into your power? Have you been numbing out because you've been busying yourself in systems or strategy and you're wondering when it's going to work? I'm going to grant you an opportunity right now to just sit down with me when you are hearing this moment. Maybe you're on a walk, maybe you're driving. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. But I want you to truly come from within, look within yourself, and I want you to see some form of water or some form of, well or being. And I want you to look into what that well looks like or what that water source looks like. Does the water source within your being look all dried up, or does it look like it's flowing? And one of the biggest things about our elemental structures is that when the water is flowing, when our energy and our currency is flowing, when it is abundant, we can and will attract things to us. But if we've been numbing out and not nurturing that water element, that Cancerian dream, we're going to be shown during this time where we need to slow down. That might look like having an injury or like a body, like a health thing, or it might look like something like you need to slow down and take care of your nervous system, or, this essence around slowing down with your sales so that you'll go within. All of these things are not here to punish you, and it's not here to numb you out. It's actually here to grant you the opportunity to come so deeply inside of yourself that you realign from the well within. And the well within is the energy that you are here to create with. It is the energy, the source, the conduit in which that you have been distilled with. And when we can create from that well within, that is the space in which everything begins to magnetize. I often think that as entrepreneurs or creators, when we hear the word slow, and I'm also guilty of this, when we hear the word slow, it freezes us. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to slow down. And it was one of the biggest opportunities for me to actually see what creates wealth when I learned how to slow down. When I slowed down, I could listen. When I slowed down, my systems got built. When I slowed down, I stopped caring about what other people thought and started speaking from my heart, and I went viral. I want you to think about what wants to be acquired or what wants to be seen or held by you. And if we can go deep into that well within, If we can go deep into that space, where can you give yourself permission to overflow before those external results are here? Where can you treat yourself as the version of you who already has those results? How would you show up today if you already knew it was on its way? And how would you recalibrate your time? Legacy builders understand divine timing. While others manifest randomly, you'll know which cosmic windows amplify intentions by 10x. 2026 Ritual Planner, every cosmic money window, eclipse portals, Venus transits, lunar cycles, mapped with manifestation rituals. Same cosmic timing I've used for seven-figure spiritual entrepreneurs. 2026 cosmic windows won't repeat for another 12 plus years. Miss now, wait until 2038. The complete manifestation calendar is only $37. Spiritual entrepreneurs don't leave timing to chance. That's one of the biggest things that I did on my way on entrepreneur journeys. I started to show up as a seven-figure CEO when I had pennies in my bank account. And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, how would I show up in my multidimensionality? How would I nurture my being? How would I, quote unquote, go against the system, if you could want to say that? But like, how can I actually not numb out and distract myself, but how can I overflow from the inside, nurture from within, and allow myself to emerge as the version of myself that is the match, so that I'm calling things to me, so those opportunities are coming for me. I decide when I am ready to receive. You're going to repeat that out loud. I decide when I am ready to receive. There is no chasing. There is no forcing. There is no rushing. I am not trying to hurry. I'm allowing for things to come and find me in the right and aligned time, because I know that's when they are also ready to find me. And those things will align in the perfect way. All of those things are already aligning in the perfect way. And all I have to do is move from the well within. So this week, I'd like you to go ahead and just notice, am I numbing out? Am I moving away from what needs to be held and felt and seen? Am I trying to distract myself, managing whatever chaos that comes up during this time? Is there a deeper space in the resonance of my being that wants to move forward? And how can I have that siren's call in the center of my heart? How can I bridge that essence of what I'm here to truly do, or things that I'm allowed to have faith around? How can I allow for that to ring so loud that it is undeniable, that it doesn't even matter if Mercury retrograde is happening? I know I'm calling that which is already mine to me. And when we can hold that pace and hold that space, everything is already yours and everything will always be. So this week, check in with yourself and ask, where am I numbing out? Where am I distracting myself from the cultivation of where I'm ready to go? And what opportunities for growth are mirroring back to me the exact doorway, the exact steps, the exact trust for me to embody to create the level of wealth that I am ready to see in this world? That's today's spiritual guidance from the seventh dimension. Ready for live transmissions and daily drops on the current transit specifically for you? I've got you. Join my private Telegram channel via the link in the show notes. Remember, trust what you're feeling. Your true identity is already built. Just say yes.